Now, why is it, from an investment standpoint, we don't look at things at a discount like we do with houses? The stock market went down dramatically yesterday. Intraday, the NASDAQ had its worst day in its history. And individuals the next day were scared to death about investing. Why is that? In 2008, when the housing market went down like crazy, everybody and their mama wanted to buy a house and thought that they was a flipper. They're watching too much HGTV, too much House Hunters. I was watching House Hunters too, actually. So me and a wife, was on House Hunters like crazy. However, why is it that when investments go on discount, we don't look the same? And this is why, from a stock market standpoint, the rich get a lot richer, and the individuals who miss out on opportunities continue to miss out on opportunities. We're going to go over that and go over a rule from an investment standpoint that shows you how to make money quicker during the good times and the bad. Before we get started, as always though, like, subscribe, share to our channel. Mario Payne, your certified financial planner in real life. Man, it's over $250 million in assets, but on these YouTube streets, I'm just giving information. And information is the key to make great decisions. So combos with your CFP, we're gonna have a conversation today. Lego. So from an investment standpoint, we do the wrong thing all the time. So we want to talk about what rule we should look at when investing and how increment gains will make us get to the bag a lot quicker, right? The market went down. I'm going to wait till it goes down more. Historically, it had a worst day, intraday for the NASDAQ ever, and we want to wait till it goes down more. We look up today, the market's up almost 3%. My profiteers, look at here. What's that called? It's called Rule 72. Yes, the Rule of 72. But when drops like this happen, we can get to that bag a lot quicker. And let's look at how. Rule 72. So what is Rule 72? So Rule 72, as easy as it is, we take 72 and divide it by our interest rate. So we take 72 and let's say our rate of return is basically 10%. That means it takes 7.2 years for us to double our money, right? If we're more conservative, right? Rule 72, and let's say it 5%, right? Well, then it takes basically 14 years, give or take, to double our money, right? Because we divide 72 into the interest rate. My profiteers, this is what happened yesterday, why investors should invest when things are historically bad. Well, as we erase this, let's say, for instance, we don't want to hit a home run. Well, excuse me, we try to hit a home run. Investors wanted just to get things perfect, especially from a stock market standpoint. We would love to buy a house for $80,000, put $20,000 in it, which is 100, and sell it for 125. That 25% gain, we would love to do that. But we don't look at that from a stock market standpoint. And this is what gets people in trouble. If we have those nice incremental gains, we double our money a lot quicker. Let's take 25% for instance, right? Stocks were down dramatically by 20%. If it takes 3 months for it to get back 20% down, it's 25% up. So now that $100,000 times 0.25%, now we're at 125, y'all. We ain't double our money yet, but we do know 94% of the time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 years, the market goes down by at least 10%. When it does, things that are already out of favor go down more. And historically, it takes 3 to 6 months for them to recover. So if we catch that 3 different times or catch a sector that goes down that much and buy something that is low 3 times out the year, we double our money. How is that possible? Well, 20% down is 25% up. So the first time, 100,000 or $100 at 25%, 125,000. But my profiteers, look at here. Now we're not working with 100,000 anymore. No, no, no. We're working with 125,000. And 125,000 at 25%, not 150. No, my profiteers, a lot more. Let's see if my math is correct, right? Basically 165,000, not 150. So now we're at $165,000. Now, with that being said, the next and the final is the third time. Because again, now we're doing 25%, not on 150,000. No, no, my profiteers. We are doing 25% on 165,000. At 25%, my profiteers, look at here, look at here. Now we are at $200,000. Yes, that's right. $200,000. So doubling our money does not look as hard, right? Because we know that every sector, 9 times out of 10, goes down by 10% every single year. And so we have sectors that are doing better, sectors that are doing worse, and stocks in those sectors that are doing better and worse, right? So we're going to go over an example of something in the sector right now that's down more than 10%. We find 3 of those throughout the year. Just 3. Those 3 alone, we double our money. Now, we don't put all our eggs in those 3 baskets. We definitely want to diversify, but it just shows we don't have to knock a home run out the park. We're going to hit a couple doubles, 3 doubles to be exact, and those 3 doubles allows us to literally double our money every single year. So now from a Rule 72 standpoint, we're not doubling our money. We're not doubling our money at 10, no. At 20, no. At 25, now we divide that. 25% a year, that's actually 2.4%. A lot different. So 25% a year, 2.4, almost 3 years. But if we do it 3 times in a year, my friends, we double our money in 1 year. And this is why it's important when the market historically has its worst intraday in the history of the market. We don't sit on the sidelines. We don't wait till it gets worse. We don't see what's going to happen. We take advantage of it. Not with all your money. We want a DCA, dollar cost average in the market. But times like this, and yes, the market might go down some more. We don't know. We do know over time the market's going to go back up eventually. But if we're able to buy something at a 20% discount, when it goes back up, we're up 25%, we'll take that any day of the week. Let's go to the charts. And my profiteers, one stock I would strongly recommend us look at is AMD. One of the stocks that are in a sector that's being beat up, and it's being beat up more, right? And as we can see from its high, July 12th, down by 34%, but now down by 30%. Down by, actually it was up yesterday, 1.74. Ooh, it was up actually. 3.4, up and down, up and down. But as we can see though, look at where we are. Now, if it takes a year for it to get back to where it was, 1 year, my profiteers, that's almost a 45% gain. Down 30, gets back up 45. Buy today at 100,000, that's 145,000. We do that basically twice, because again, 145,000 at 45, we're at $195,000. Do that twice, and we're just saying 25%. If we found 2 plays like this, just 2. Now you want to be diversified. Don't put all your money in 2 different stocks. We find 2 stocks like this over the course of a year and hold it for a year. And I believe that AMD is probably going to get back to where it was before a year. It might be 6 months. But if it is a year and we find 2 investments like this. Another one, not including AMD. Not a penny stock, not nothing crazy, but a large company that's made a lot of money, that's grown dramatically, but fell on hard times because the market did. Two of those. One 6 months later, at 45%, we go from $100,000 to $190,000. We find three that gets us 25%. We go from $100,000 to $200,000. That's using the rule of 72, and that is how we profit on uncertainty in the market. So my profiteers, very simplistic principle approach to take advantage of the market. Now, why we don't do this with our stocks like we do this with real estate? Because we know if that house across the street went down by 30%, we scoop it up like that and we would flip it. And then the other house down the street did the same thing 6 months later after we cashed in. We do it again and we be bragging to all our friends, all our family. We're the smartest investors in the world. We done bought the block and we doubled our money. Why don't we do that with the stock market? It's a lot more opportunities to do that in the stock market compared to the real estate market. A lot easier, in my opinion, to do that with stocks compared to real estate. But we don't look at it that way. Anyways, though, principle approach from your painful profits, your certified financial planner, because profits can be painful. Like Monday, we make profits, we feel good about it. But comment below, we like real estate or do we like stocks? We think the market's going to continue to go down, or do y'all think that's going to go back up? Nobody knows but God the future. We do know using this principle approach will allow you to make your money back quicker and get to the bag a lot safer. And safety when it comes to investments, pretty good. Also, before we leave, subscribe to our Patreon at Painful Profits. We're giving gems like this. We're giving actually financial planning advice, and we're certified financial planner. Do a newsletter every single week, and I dig deep into two stocks that I believe will outperform the market every 3 months. Join us. We're growing like crazy, and we appreciate y'all's support. But as always, love is love. Let's make some painful profits together, y'all. Peace.
Tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Yeah, painful profits to help you seek change. And you just wanna get paid. Yeah, tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Painful profits to help you seek change. Yeah, cut the show and just listen. You wanna feel empowered by making money decisions. Residual by the hours can get you a better living. Bitch at the check, you knowing it could be different. You knowing.